So now we come to question 4, and it's really, really important that you actually go on to text 2 in the source booklet. Don't go answering these questions and still be referring to text 1 because you will not get any marks. So I'm just going to do a quick overview for 4A and 4B. Again, these are quite easy questions, but sometimes students can make silly errors. So I'm just going to check through what you need to be doing. So it says 4A, from lines 1 to 8, identify 2 experiences the writer had when descending into the coal mine. So we've got to find two experiences that the writer had when descending into the coal mine. And we've got our text here. So in this extract, adapted from a newspaper article written in 1835, the writer describes a visit to a coal mine with a friend. So we're just going lines, it is 1 to 8. Okay, so we are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First paragraph. And we just need to find 2 experiences that the writer had when going down the coal mine. So we fixed ourselves in the basket, standing with our hands grasping the chain. The word was given, and down we glided with a smooth and scarcely perceptible motion through a duct about 6 feet in diameter. As we descended, all became darkness. The noise over our heads grew gradually more indistinct till it died away, and a dreary silence ensued, broken only occasionally by the grating of the basket against the walls. At length I heard the voices of men below me. The basket stopped, and we soon found ourselves on our feet at the bottom. 630 feet from the light, all around was pitch dark, not a ray of light reaching the bottom from the mouth of the shaft. Okay, so we're looking for what they experienced. So we could talk about the fact that down we glided, they went down in the basket. They descended into some darkness. They experienced some silence, and all around was pitch dark. So you could have any of those, okay? So you would just write them in. They glided down. In a basket, you could say. You can paraphrase, use your own words. They descended into darkness. So 4B, it gives you the extract in the box, and it says, from the extract, identify 2 ways the writer shows how horrible it was for the children in the mine. So we're looking for just a couple of quotes that tells us that it was horrible. So just read through this extract. One class of sufferers in the mine moved my companion more than any other. A number of children who attend at the doors to open them when the horses pass through, and who in this duty are compelled to linger through their lives in silence, solitude, and darkness for 6 pence a day. When I first came to one of these doors, I saw it open without perceiving by what means, till looking behind it, I beheld a miserable little wretch standing without a light, silent and motionless, and resembling, in the abjectness of its condition, some reptile peculiar to the place rather than a human creature. Okay, so abjectness means hopelessness and misery. Okay, so we've got to find 2 quotes that tell us how horrible it was for the children. So in all honesty, you could pick out these 3 words, any of these 3 words, and put them into 2 points. So we've got, they were in silence, solitude, and darkness. So 1 point could be, they had to work in silence, and the next point could be, they were on their own. Okay. The trick with this question is to try and put your answer in your own words. Don't just copy directly from the text. They do, because this is kind of like implied information. So the examiner will be expecting your answers in your own words. Okay. So again, don't forget you can break down some of these words and make them into 4 points. Okay.